good communication saves time and money. So indirectly, as a government communicator, we are saving the government and the country money and putting money in the public purse.
I think we get exposure to those big things and offering really senior people some great advice really early on in our careers.
The fast-paced nature and the fact that one day really doesn't relate to the next day and some days are completely different. I think having the flexibility to kind of adapt to those challenges is something that I really enjoy about working in government communications.
At the moment there is a lot of exciting work going on in the terms of how we use digital channels, and as well as that how we actually choose to communicate to our customers.
We've really seen how digital engagement and social media can inform the news agenda, improve relationships with stakeholders and really influence our public messages.
What you get in relation to government comms as opposed to the private sector is actually quite a wide range of experiences working with high profile journalists, working with stories that hit, the front pages of all the main newspapers, and that's something that you wouldn't usually get in the private sector.
But also finding new audiences and ways to reach people, which not only helps us with open policy making, but it also helps give us that feedback from the people who matter most, the people who are part of the UK economy.
You can work on anything to helping make sure that old ladies don't get ripped off by loan sharks, to sending the next UK astronaut into space.
Working on stakeholder communications, for me the most exciting thing that we're doing at the moment is addressing the challenge of how we work with stakeholders right across government. Also working with the Cabinet Office on how we do partnership communications right across government, and I think this is a really exciting time to try and join up and do a better job.
I work in professional development, and this year we've got 1,500 people going through our new Aspire programme, and why I love my job is that it's just fantastic seeing so many people want to do better in the jobs that they're doing.
The best thing about it for me is probably the variety, but also the fact that I get to work with really exceptional people who are very practical but very creative and who are very good communicators.
You can actually see the measurable difference that government campaigns such as Right to Buy and Fire Kills are having on the general public. I can't think of any other area of government where you can see that tangible difference and you can actually see that you're making a difference to people's lives.
I know it's not always the most kind of civil service thing to say, but I really quite passionately believe in what we're trying to do in turning around the lives of troubled families, and I really enjoy being able to kind of brief those stories to journalists, to work on the digital campaigns we're doing, to be able to contribute to writing speeches, strategies.
The most exciting thing about working in government communications is the chance to deliver what I think is at the heart of all communications. It's behaviour change. It's ensuring that victims have the rights and entitlements that they deserve, that they know they exist and that they are able to access them properly, or it's reducing reoffending so that public have confidence in the government, but also in the individuals and everyone working to make that happen.
I work in strategic communications. You would expect that we would all have the same skills and that we would all have the same job, but actually we all bring different skills and experiences to the mix, and that means that we're able to complement each other and play off each other and learn from each other.
It's that the size of the work that we do is what really excites me.
I'm lucky enough to work on the Think Road Safety campaign, and it's great knowing that I'm working on something that actually does save lives ultimately.
The skills that you pick up in terms of planning, in terms of linguistic skills and presentation skills are invaluable for any job that you take on in life from after government communication career.
Working for a large and very controversial organisation, probably one of the most difficult organisations both to promote and to defend, which therefore makes it rewarding when you manage to do it successfully. And I'd say with 2 years to go until the next election, as we are now, we've announced all of our big policies. Really, it's becoming ever more challenging to really show delivery on those policies and prove it to media as we go towards the election around 2 years from now.